What is going on, Instagram? I haven't done one of these Bauer Power mixtape in quite some time. I know I've been slacking, but I did release the videos for Blackest Winter. So if you have not checked those out, please go check those out on YouTube once you were done watching this video. But today, we're gonna be talking about one of my favorite bands, and that favorite band is mine. It's called Death. I've been playing Death songs on guitar for quite some time at this point. There's even an old video of me and a couple friends of mine playing Voice of the Soul at a university bar. If you can find that video somewheres on the internet, it's pretty grainy and it sounds like well, yeah, something like that. Death was formed by Chuck Schuldiner. He's also known as the godfather of death metal. And according to the Wikipedia page on Chuck, he's also a Cambodian snake charmer. I am not really sure what the legitimacy of that claim is. I find it pretty entertaining nonetheless. And considering how good of a musician he was and how good of a guitar player he was, I could see him being a Cambodian snake charmer, although I'm pretty sure he was an American man. Do your own research on that. I have no idea. So I guess let's go on about some of the albums and songs that I really like. I'm gonna have to say pull the plug off the album Leprosy. That song is just absolutely killer, and I really love the live version from Live in LA. And I have to say this Shannon Hamm playing guitar on that in the live version is just so good. And I will have to say that I actually prefer the live version from Live in LA. I really like the remaining 4 albums that they did. I really liked Human. Human was an awesome album. I mean, Lack of Comprehension is just such a cool song. I used to have a cover of that on my YouTube, but it was really bad camera audio. And I just really still, to this day, suck at playing that song because I suck as a guitar player. Cosmic Sea, super cool song. Suicide Machine, man, like that's such a cool record. And that's with Paul Masvidal and Sean Reinhart, who went on to do Cynic and did an album called Focus, which you can actually watch my Hot Sauce Guitar Battle where I talk about that. Sorry, the audio in that video sucks. Then we got what I have in my hand here, Individual Thought Patterns, and I gotta say this is probably one of my favorite records. Andy LaRocque from King Diamond is the lead guitar player on the record. I mean, you can see him right here, which is really cool. Ooh, Steve DiGiorgio, ooh, look at that. Oh look, there's Chuck, and if you look down here, you also have Gene. On this record, one of the most awesome moments is totally Andy's solo on Trapped in a Corner. I don't know how anybody could ever cover that. It sounds absolutely killer. We go to the next album, Symbolic. Can we say about Symbolic that hasn't been said before? I mean, the title track itself is awesome. I always liked how that album ended with Perennial Quest. I just thought that was a cool one. Yeah, Symbolic had the famous song Crystal Mountain on it. That was cool. I really like the song Without Judgment. A Thousand Eyes is really good. I would say one of my favorite songs on Symbolic would definitely be Sacred Serenity. The only songs that I can actually play on that record, or from that record, are Crystal Mountain, which I forgot like part of it. And as you can see in this video, I actually did play some riffs from Symbolic, which I just accidentally learned by ear one night. Anyway, and then our last record is Sound of Perseverance, and I mean, there's the big track on that called Spirit Crusher. I absolutely love that song. I've been jamming on that one for years. I can finally actually play Chuck's solo in that. I always played Shannon's parts. There's a really killer moment on Sound of Perseverance. And to me, that is their cover of Judas Priest's famous song, Painkiller! If anybody's made it to this point of the video, well, they've pretty much decided to say, screw this, and they've gone on to watch, I don't know, Fortnite videos or something. I mean, the cover of Painkiller on this sounds awesome, but actually on a later pressing of that, they didn't put that on there because there was no, they didn't have the copyright to actually release it. And I believe towards the end, there's actually a sampling of Rob's voice in there as well as Chuck's. But man, like Chuck's screams and the solos on there, it sounds awesome. It's a version of the song that you can actually still go back and listen to and be like, man, this is just as awesome as the Priest version, if not better. And I mean, it's hard to top the Priest version, but I have to say, the solos that Death put in there and Chuck's screams definitely made that cover completely awesome. Anyway, I don't know what more you can possibly say about the Death catalog. I mean, there's a billion things out there. So definitely go check it out. Eric, their old tour manager, he's still keeping the Death name alive today. Hopefully Death to All tours will actually come back, and maybe I'll actually get to go see them at some point. Anyway, now that I've finally got to this point of the video, so if you like this video, double tap on that phone and comment below what your favorite Death song is. Anyway, Instagram, I will see you later on the next episode of Bauer Power Mixtape. And oh yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. See you later.